Let's think about a minute on the question why I believe that our situation today is so different from the past. In a first thought, let us think about inventors of the past. It is reported to us they have this big formula which led to, but if you look closer, you will find that they always had some image in mind which really brought them to their discovery. So Rudolf Diesel, for instance, is said to have been walking down a street, looking at a chimney where smoke came out and it dissolved into the thin air. And by looking at that, he suddenly realized that this was the process he needed to use in his engine by changing the liquid into gas in order to come up with a combustion. If you make a study of many inventors, you will find very interesting thoughts they had back in their mind. But I would like to draw your attention to a more fundamental change, which for us concerns the digital. Let's assume you're looking at some automation process in a factory. So there are machines, devices running back and forth, and you know where to put in power, where to put a sensor and so forth to make the process running. Today, we are able to digitize that into an image that is in the computer and where we can manipulate that. Assume you take a photo of this scenery, make a digital photo, then you have digital pixels all over the photograph, and you can translate that into a computer. And in the computer, once you have it, you can manipulate it back and forth the way you want. In the terms of image, you can change the image, but in terms of processes, you can change the process beforehand by understanding and describing the algorithms behind in order to make changes in the computer and then translate them back into the physical world. And this really is a revolution which needs a second thought. You have a physical reality, you can create a virtual image of that reality, which is not only just an image, but which incorporates all the movements, all the adjectives of the process, and that you can make changes, adjustments in the virtual, and then play them back to the physical world. And again, you can look at a complex process of a car manufacturing with many robots going back and forth to build the car. At the same time, you can have the same in the computer and simulate that and improve the process in the physical world. This is something to be understood in all areas of our life, because we are to create images of thought of many things in our environment, and then compare the result, bringing it back to the physical world, and we see that this brings changes, and it enables us to understand the processes underneath better. The importance of the mental picture and the physical world being in parallel is something to be thought of and something to be taken very serious.